Spanish. I hope you can speak in my language. Oh yeah, rolling, looking real HD slow motion, living life like looking real HD slow motion.
What is up, guys? Sandy here, coming back at you with another video. So in my last video I explained to you why I quit dropshipping, the reasons that I quit dropshipping, and that I wanted to move on to a new business, and that's what I've done. So as I said, for the past 3 or 4 weeks I've been building a new business, which is a social media marketing agency, or as I like to call it, just a digital marketing agency. So what is a digital marketing agency? So I've been involved with dropshipping for almost 2 years, and during those 2 years, obviously when you're doing dropshipping, you have to learn to advertise on digital, like on social media, right? Like Facebook and Instagram. And I also started advertising on Google AdWords. And so with that knowledge that I've obtained through learning dropshipping and learning how to advertise online, well, digitally, I've been able to carry that skill set into my new business, which is my digital marketing agency. So what is a digital marketing agency? Basically, it's you contact different businesses who don't have a really strong online presence. For example, let's say it's a big company, but they're not running any ads on Facebook or Instagram, and they're not really running any Google AdWords like sponsored links or anything. But obviously they have, since they're a big company, they have the capital, they have the money to invest into improving their online presence. And so what I'll do as a digital marketing agency owner, I'll call up these businesses. I'll call up these businesses, tell them that I own a digital marketing agency, and tell them that I would be able to help them and then I ask if they would be interested. And if they say they're interested, I'll send them a presentation and call them back in like 2-3 days. And if they're still interested, we'll set up a meeting and I'll go to their offices and we'll discuss the details, right? And so I thought this business was really interesting to get into, because obviously you're networking with business owners, both locally here in Copenhagen, but also international businesses. So far I've obtained 1 client, and I have a few meetings set up in the very near future, right? So this 1 client that I've obtained so far is a $1,500 per month retainer. So that means this company pays me $1,500 per month to administrate their social media marketing and their Google AdWords. So basically what I'll do for them in short is I'll be creating ads on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll be creating sponsored links on Google AdWords. And they're paying me $1,500 a month to do this. Now the difference between making $1,500 revenue with your marketing agency and making $1,500 revenue with dropshipping is that, for example, with dropshipping you would have maybe a profit margin of 20, 30, 40%, let's just say 30. So what is 30% of 1,500? I don't know actually, what is that? 1,500 times 0.3, that's $450, right? So 30% of $1,500 is $450. I don't know if I messed up there. Anyway, out of these $1,500 you would make $450 in profit with dropshipping. Whereas with your marketing agency, there's basically no expenses, right? Because on top of that $1,500 month retainer, they're paying you the advertising budget as well. So let's say you agree upon an advertising budget, a monthly advertising budget of like, let's say $800, then they would pay you those $1,500 and they would cover the $800 in advertising expenses. So basically your only expense is yourself, your own work, You're not paying anything, you don't have any expenses like that. So basically all of your revenue is profit. Of course there's going to be small expenses here and there, but it's nothing noticeable really. So in comparison to dropshipping, where you only have like 30% profit margins, here you'll get like over 90% profit margins. Basically everything you make is profit. But yeah, I've only been in this business for like 3-4 weeks, around a month basically, and I closed one $1,500 month retainer. But what I did was I closed them on a 3-month deal, right? A 3-month contract. So what I did was I offered them a 3-month contract, and then I'll give the first month at half price, right? So basically, of course, like for me it was in Danish kroners, because it was client here in Copenhagen. But to translate it, So that would be 750 plus 3,000, because 2 times 1,500 and then 1 times 750, because 750 is half of 1,500. So in dollars, that would be $3,750 that they paid me, right, upfront. I like to take upfront payments in this business, even though it's a consulting business, just because you have advertising fees and so underway. So you know, you can't really risk to do the work without getting paid first. So I've been in this business for around a month. I've made $3,750, and that's all profit basically. I've had few expenses. You know, I've created a website for my agency. You can check it out down in the description. I'll link my agency website. It's called Stage Digital. Well, the website is stage-digital.com. It's down in the description anyway. But few expenses here and there, but apart from that, it's all profit. So that's $3,750 in profit after around a month. I don't know about you guys, but I think that are results that speak for themselves, kind of. So, you know, as I said in my last video, I made a disclaimer: dropshipping is not dead. I just wanted, for personal reasons, to move on to a new business, try something else, network with business owners from around the world. And so that's why I've started my digital marketing agency. Now, if you're interested in starting a digital marketing agency, I definitely think you should consider it. On this channel, I'll be making videos on this like multiple times a week. I'll be guiding you guys through the whole process, from, you know, how I got my first client, how to start your agency from the beginning, basically every single step through the process that you need to take. Learning advertising, if you haven't already learned that through dropshipping, obviously then you'll have to learn it. There are ways you can start a digital marketing agency without even knowing advertising, but I recommend having at least some basic knowledge on digital marketing before you start your digital marketing agency. But I'll go more in depth with that in my other videos. But yeah, as I said, this is I think this is a great time to get into digital marketing, because there are so many companies still that are not leveraging the power of social media marketing and, you know, Google AdWords. But they are more than willing to pay you, you know, really good monthly retainers for your services. And so I can guarantee you guys that in, like, let's say 3, 4, 5 years, there will be so many digital marketing agencies, and basically every big company will have hired a digital marketing agency, whereas now there's still space in the game, guys. So I recommend you to, if you're interested in starting a digital marketing agency, I recommend you to take action as soon as possible, because, you know, the game is going to become saturated in a couple of years. Whereas if you build up your agency now, you're going to be a strong player, and you're going to have the ability to, or you're going to be able to maintain your agency or build it up over the next couple of years if you start now. So if this sounds interesting, I definitely recommend you to, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of valuable videos on digital marketing and how to start your very own agency. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. If you think it sounds interesting, definitely stay tuned. So that's it for this video. Peace.